Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin, and today I'm going to share my top 10 favorite baby items. These were items that we used the most over the last 6 months. My daughter is about 6.5 months old right now, so these are the things that we've still used or used a lot during the first couple of months as a newborn. So I'm just going to go through them today. If I can find the links to any of them, I'll link them below, and I will try to let you guys know the prices of everything. So my first item is this Ollie Swaddle from the Ollie brand. So you can see it right here. This is a super soft swaddle with Velcro on it that you see here. It is like moisture wicking, so the material is very nice. This was recommended in a sleep class I'm going to talk about in the future. And I love this swaddle because it wraps up super tight, but it doesn't feel like your baby is like suffocating. You can still stick your hand down like by their chest area and make sure they have enough room to breathe. But when their arms are in, or you can use it as a transitional swaddle with their arms out. This was amazing for our daughter McKinley when she was a newborn. I put her in this basically right from the get-go in the hospital, and she has been sleeping through the night since 10 weeks. So I definitely credit a lot of this to the swaddle and keeping her very snug. It never got loose, it always tightened, and then the bottom of it just like ties up and wraps together. So if you need to undo it for any reason, for diaper changes or anything like that, it's really nice. So we just got a nice neutral color. One of my friends gifted this to us at our baby shower, but I definitely recommend this type of swaddle versus any other swaddle that we've had. We've used a couple, but I really like the Velcro. A lot of other swaddles have Velcro, but I just felt like this with the breathable material didn't feel like she was overheating or anything like that while she was in the nursery. So Ollie Swaddle is number 1. The second thing that I recommend is the Baby Frida medicine. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, medicine thing. It is a pacifier and a separate medicine thing. So I will let you guys see that here. See if that will focus in on it. So what you do is you basically use this as a pacifier, and then this actually connects in there so that you can orally give them any kind of medicine. So we use this a lot with gripe water, worked really good, or when our daughter would need any kind of Tylenol, like after she got to her shots or something. This worked really well because you can just leave the pacifier in, and then it just goes in, and you can press it in as slow or fast as you want. It has the measuring on it, so if you're looking at any kind of medicine, you can also use this. So also another friend gifted this to us and recommended it, and it has worked really well, and I see us continuing to use this moving forward. Third recommendation is just something that was super beneficial and helpful to us, not really a need, but it is this Nubby silicone, I call it like a butt paste spoon thing, so it can stick to a surface. It has a nice silicone thing, but this was really great for putting on diaper cream. Diaper cream ends up being like sticky and like all that stuff, so instead of putting it on your hands, not that we weren't willing to, but this just kind of kept our hands clean. We didn't have to, you know, walk away and wash our hands that often. This was really beneficial to just put some diaper cream on if she needed it. And then obviously it's silicone, so you can just rinse it off and wash it really quick. And like I said, it sticks to surfaces, so it was really great. We haven't used it too much, but it was really beneficial. Like I said, when we didn't use it and we had to wash our hands, I just thought that this was $6 or $10, I think it was. So that was really helpful. Speaking of the Ollie, I want to say it's $59. I will link that below. And then the medicine pacifier, I think, is under $20. Next on my list, this is number 4, are these Sassy diaper little trash bags. These are super great for our diaper bag. They have a little bit of a scent to them, so if you're on the go and you're changing and you throw any kind of diapers in here, this covers the smell, especially if you have, you know, any kind of blowouts or anything. These were super helpful to throw diapers in, or to even if you needed a change of clothes, to keep these with you in the diaper bag. I got whole packs of rolls of them. I want to say they were less than $20 for over 100 of them, and they were just from Amazon. So these are really helpful to us. We carry them all the time in our diaper bag with us anywhere we go. Next on our list is this SitUp Seat. This is from the Fisher-Price brand. This is super beneficial after your baby can hold up their head. You can put this on any surface, the countertops, the floors. We take this almost everywhere we go with our daughter. She loves to sit in here. There's toys. You can add different things to this. I want to say this was less, or $25 or less, maybe $30, but I'm pretty sure it was around them. They make them gender neutral for the most part, and the nice thing is you can take this seat cover out. It just snaps out and you can throw it through the washer, which we've had to do a couple times, and it has looked brand new and has dried really and washed really nicely. So love this. I use this every day. It helps to get chores done around the house. So if you're in need of any of that, I definitely recommend this SitUp Seat. I think there is another Baby Born, I think that's how you say it, version of this, but this Fisher-Price one has worked really well for us. Next on my list is our baby monitor. So my daughter is sleeping right now. I don't know if you can see, but this is the baby monitor that we use. It is an Infant Optics one, and it is the DXR8. This was around $165, and I did a lot of research on, on baby monitors before we got this, and I really liked this one. There's a lot of fancy features nowadays with all of the monitors and breathing and just different things with the internet and your phone. This is pretty much a simple one. The monitor hooks up to like a wall or a dresser and then displays on this. It doesn't connect to your phone with Wi-Fi or anything. I really liked this because I didn't want to always have to pull my phone out. I could just walk around with this. It charges really well. Something I really like is that you can turn the screen of this off, and then there is a monitor on the side with volume, so you can tell, or you can even turn the sound off completely, and if someone, you know, if your baby's crying or something, the sound will go up on here, so you could tell, like you could put it far away from you and just see if it goes up to red. Then you know, obviously, to check on your baby. But you can turn the screen back on and watch it. It just kind of helps saves the battery, but it's very nice. I found that it works everywhere in our house. Occasionally it'll say out of service, but it only happens for one or 2 seconds and then reconnects. So I think there have been reviews that it's done that, but we haven't had any issues with it. I've walked outside to our garden with it, up to our garage, in our yard and everything, and it's worked perfectly for us. It does the temperature in the room, and you can also move the camera, zoom in or out, left or right. Ours goes pretty far. This is the one corner of our room, and it goes actually almost to the other side of our bed. So it works really well. You don't have to move it. Ours is just hanging on a command strip, like kind of in the corner of our bedroom right now. So it does work really well for us, and I've loved it. I definitely recommend this to everyone. Just plugs in with a cord to the wall when the charge gets low, so you can use it very well and easily, and the charge lasts a while, especially if you turn the screen off. The next thing on my list for top 10 items is this Playmat. So this is from Skip Hop. I don't recall how much this is off the top of my head. I want to say around $25, but it comes with this, which connects to the top of it and goes around. So there's nice toys hanging here, and then you can change these out as well. This has been great for tummy time, laying on the floor time. Now that she moves around a lot, we don't use this one as much. We pretty much just have a mat on the floor, but this was really great the first, 5 or 6 months when she was looking up and using toys. Now she kind of just grabs them and goes. But I definitely recommend this. We'll definitely be using this in the future. It's kind of girly, but I presume we'll still be using it if we have another child that is, boy, because you can change these things out. It's very colorful, so it helps them, with the development and things like that. But I really loved this Playmat. You can wash it. I've definitely thrown this in the wash a couple times. It disconnects, and you just have the Velcro on the sides for that. So we use this actually still upstairs. So she has a Playmat downstairs and upstairs, and I still have this one upstairs. We haven't put it away or anything, but really loved that Playmat to use. The next couple things on my list are not physical items that I can show you here, but I will put in some video footage of the items. The first one is our car seat monitor. So we have a video instead of a mirror in our car to check on our infant. So usually look in your rear view mirror and look back and see your infant in the mirror. This is basically just a little video camera that hooks up to the back of the seat, and you can look in and it'll display, you know, exactly what your baby is doing at that time. So it connects to the front of your vehicle. My husband wired ours under the seats and everything, so it's really nice. I don't have to like look anywhere other than straight ahead. I don't have to look in the rear view mirror or, you know, turn around or anything like that. It definitely displays everything that I need there, and it was only $50. So the mirror is about $15, so I had no problem spending a little bit more to have the mirror. She's going to be rear facing for 2 years, so it's definitely beneficial. I love that you can see everything they're doing, and you're still looking ahead and at the road, so you have no issues, you know, being distracted or driving or anything. Definitely recommend that. That was from Amazon. It's sometimes unavailable, so I will try to link it below in case you're interested in that. The next item on my list that is not a physical item is the Taking Care of Babies newborn class. This was also gifted to us for our baby shower, and I believe it's around $50 or $60. This was so helpful to us right before McKinley was born. Me and my husband sat down and watched this course. It gives you lots of tips and tricks on sleeping habits, recommended swaddles and items, and that's where that Ollie Swaddle was from. And there's just nice tips and tricks to go through. A lot of it we knew, but some of it was new, and just kind of give us the reassurance, you know, to know what we were doing. It's just an easy course. You can watch it on your phone, or you can cast it onto your smart TV or Chromecast, anything like that. But it's definitely really helpful. You can reference back to it as well. So for the price, I definitely recommend that. Taking Care of Babies is a great resource. She has an Instagram full of sleep tips and nap tips and things that I've used over the course of time, and she has classes after newborn too. So there is like a 4 and 5 month one, I think, and then even beyond there's a whole bunch of courses that you can take. But she has definitely been a great resource as far as sleep for our daughter. Another item on my top 10 list that I can't show you right now because my daughter is sleeping is the Hatch sound machine. It just plays nature sounds and things like that at night to help keep our daughter asleep. I really love it because it is controlled by Bluetooth on your phone, so you can access it that way, or you can actually access it when, you know, by touching it with all the instructions. It plugs into the wall, or it's battery operated, so you can take it along with you, which is definitely a nice feature. I also like it because it displays the clock, and it's very subtle and light, so it doesn't take up a lot of, you know, light in the room. The next item and the last item on my list for this is a swing. We were actually graciously were able to borrow our friend's swing during her newborn stage. I was a little hesitant to buy my own because I wasn't sure that our daughter would like it, but she absolutely loved it. It allowed her to get some sleep, and it allowed me to get some things done while I was still watching her. So we don't use it anymore so much. Once in a while I will put her in it. She's definitely outgrowing it, but it was a lifesaver these last couple of months where I could put her in the swing during the day for her naps, and I could still watch her and, you know, get some work done in the kitchen or around the house, things like that. But it has definitely soothed her. If she's not sleeping, she can just hang out in there, and there's music and nature sounds and all kinds of things, and there's a little mobile looking at it. So definitely recommend that. We were, like I said, we were graciously able to borrow our friends, which we will be returning to her shortly. So if we don't, definitely for our next child, we will have a swing as well, because it has been such a lifesaver and things like that. So those are my top 10 favorite and most used and loved baby items. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what some of your top favorite baby items were, or if you guys used any of the things that we did. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.